Friends, an idea is something you have, and an ideology is something that has you. It is faith that moves the civilization or a nation. This Saturday, let's explore what Vishwa Bhandutwa is. The Vivekananda Kendra in Kanyakumari celebrates September 11th each year as Vishwa Bhandutwa Day in memory of the speech he delivered in Chicago on this day in 1893. That is 2 days from now. On this day, around 126 years ago, Swamiji delivered an iconic and eloquent speech at the Chicago Convention Center or Convention of Parliament of Religions. Introducing Hinduism to the world, Swamiji spoke about intolerance, religion, and the need to end all forms of fanaticism, in a way extolling the virtues or basic tenets of Vishwa Bandhutva. Hague Appeal for Peace Global Campaign for Peace Education had this to tell the world. A culture of peace will be achieved when citizens of the world understand global problems, have the skills to resolve their conflicts and struggles for justice, non-violently, live by international standards of human rights and equity, appreciate cultural diversity, and respect earth and each other. Such learning can only be achieved with systematic education in peace. It sounds too patronizing and sermonizing today to talk of how we must forget our differences over language, over religion, politics, race, color, wealth, and such other issues. We are all then brothers and sisters. We owe each other mutual respect, and each one of us deserves recognition that we are all equal and deserve the same basic human rights. There is so much of conflict and violence in the world today, be it in the name of wealth, politics, sex, gender, culture, religion, or in the cyber world, in the form of information, misinformation, and so on. It divides people and humanity. Consequently, we have multiple unequal worlds created out of our own volition. Peace is the natural casualty. Vishwa Bandhutva is to accept the whole world as our own family, to help others, love others, save others, without thinking about the benefits we will get from others. We must do to others what we expect others to do to us. Everyone must work for the betterment of the society, and everyone must follow one's own dharma. Beyond the gospel, how does one do that? Ayam nija paroveti ganana laguchetasam udara charitanam tu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. This is mine. That is his. Is the thinking of small mind. The large-hearted will always believe the whole world is one family. And this is the spirit behind Vishwa Bandhutva. By merely inserting 4 words in the preamble of the Indian Constitution, there lies an opportunity to embrace all. The 4 words, mutual appreciation and respect, that promotes a sense of dignity and provides a genome map for the fraternity that the preamble of the Constitution stands for. Violence, deceit, prejudice, etc. are always caused by the need to protect an ideology. The need to protect is born of a threat perception that reinforces itself over time, and then we have the possessed that take to raising their flags. International peace can be achieved if we understand the root causes of global violence and address them with equanimity and passion. People are becoming restless, impatient, and intolerant due to ego, miscommunication, work pressures, and lack of empathy. Hence, there is a need to groom global citizens with a global mindset to look at similarities and create mutual appreciation and respect the differences. Global peace is achieved only when there is respect for all creations of the Almighty. Can anything else espouse this as done in the Upanishads? Om Tvai Shantirantarikshan Shanti Prithvi Shantirapaha Shantiroshadhayat Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwe Devaha Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantirodhi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This translates to may peace radiate in the whole sky as well as in the vast space everywhere. May peace reign all over this earth, in water and in all the herbs, in the plants, trees, creepers, and so on. May peace flow through the whole universe. May peace be in the Supreme Brahman. And may there always exist in all peace and peace alone. Om, peace, peace, and peace to us and all the beings. Global peace is achieved only when inner peace is achieved, which is a state of psychological or spiritual calm despite the potential presence of stressors. The biggest stress is caused by irrational desires. Adi Shankaracharya and his Advaita philosophy, the idea that the true self, Atman, is the highest metaphysical reality of the universe can truly help us. Inasmuch as overcoming the inadequacies of our lives and removing lives lived in a parallax of reality and desire. In these times of COVID-led afflictions and many other viruses all around us, in the air, in the water, in the food that we eat, and so on, building mental strength is important. The American Psychological Association defines mental resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, and significant sources of stress. What better way can there be than yoga, pranayama, concentration, and meditation, and the endless wisdom of Adi Shankaracharya? The Jnana Yogi who became Raja Yogi to help release healthy brain chemicals like endorphins and dopamine that help balance the mood and combat depression. Thus, inner peace achieved, we must look at global peace and global brotherhood. Before global peace, inner peace is important. If desires can be read, ego and empathy can be controlled, and most of the global challenges can be resolved amicably. Hence, we must eschew our unreasonable desires that shall in turn, trim our excessive ego and bring balance, harmony, and empathy with and for all that exists in our environment. Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Rama, or Guru Nanak must be there in every human being. Above all, there must be a God in all individuals in this world. All religions preach peace and love. Hence, we must acquire the attitude, understand the basic essence, and develop universal fraternity and mutual appreciation and respect to achieve international peace and prosperity. Friends, on a day when we celebrate Vishwa Bhandutwa, can we forget what the legendary leader Martin Luther King Jr. said? We have before us the glorious opportunity to inject a new dimension of love into the veins of the civilization. Let us conclude this Saturday wisdom debate with his words that succinctly sums up Vishwa Bhandutwa. As is my wont, we will meet same time, same day next week. Until then, namaskar, dhanyawad, and thank you.